We are live.
We are live. We are live. Greetings. Good evening. Good morning. Good afternoon. Wherever you're watching from different parts of the world. Thank you all so much for tuning in this beautiful day, which is Wednesday, um, August 20th. Wow, time is running. Time is running.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in for this amazing Go Live session with my amazing co-host and business colleague. I have Buseo here today. For the first time, ladies and gentlemen, I have a man blessing the stage and my presence. This is so amazing. So you
That's blessing.
see, my brothers, my people, men are doing this business too. Okay, my people, there are men here. It's not only for women, no. Men are very much welcome. So, before we get into our topic, which is why overcoming skepticism is the first step to financial independence, I'm gonna have my amazing brother Buseo introduce himself, where he's tuning in from, and then we're gonna get into our topic. Okay, Buseo, tell them a little bit about yourself, who you are, and where you're located. You don't have to
Yeah,
be that.
yeah.
No.
Yeah, my name is Busayo. I'm live in Maryland, Landover. Actually, I'm an accountant by profession, and I don't know. I just started this business also, so I'm excited to be here with you too.
Oh, Buseo, awesome. And I am privileged and honored. I love your courage. And I know it's not easy to be live on social media talking, but I love the courage and we're going to enjoy it and have a good time. So, my brother Buseo, can you tell your fans, not fans, but your followers and the ones who will catch the replay along with mine, what made you interested in starting this journey as an online business owner?
Y- You know, especially as an immigrant, what I've seen is we like have like two, three jobs, slaving, trying to make ends meet. But I've always wanted to do something online, and I've always been on the lookout to see, okay, what is out there, that I can do. So when I found this and, checked it out, checked every box, you know, that I have written down. So why not? Let's run with this. So I joined this because when I wanted to make an extra income. My goal is actually to make this my main source of income. Because I don't want to continue to work as an employee until I'm, old and gray. So that's what this.
Okay. Yes, I understand. Nobody wants to be working to their 65 or 70, my brother. That is not the goal. We want to create early retirement right here. And this
Mhm.
is the right platform. So Buseo, my dying question is, to the people who are following you, who are leery or who are on the fence about this online business. They've been seeing you or they've been seeing other people, but they're leery and they're skeptical. What do you tell them? Or for someone that says this is a scam, this is a fraud, what what words, without, of course, we're not here to convince anybody, right? But what would you say to someone?
You know, shortly before we came live, you and I were discussing, and I told you I think I'm a bit different. And the only reason why I'm a bit different was because before now, um, I do my due diligence. Okay, so this is what I would say to anybody really. If someone says, "This is what I'm doing, I'm making so much, I'm making so much, come join me," instead of saying that is scam or that's not possible, The reason why you have this is so that you can sit down and look at it and then make up your mind about it before. Don't just say it's a scam, because that's your first instinct. A sensible person would look at the facts, dig down deep, go behind the scenes, and then make your conclusions. If at that point you still feel it's a scam, then by all means walk away. But if during your research you are getting convinced, then a normal person, a sensible person, would want to move ahead. Or even if the business model is not your cup of tea, you don't have to do it, right? But don't say it's a scam. Maybe that's not what you want to do. Maybe it doesn't sit right with you. But don't say it's a scam without actually going behind to investigate, to do your research. That's what I would say to anybody.
Then they'll say, Oga, excuse me, Oga, wait. How do I get more information? How do I learn more? Where is there more information for me to tap into to learn more about this business?
Okay, so the first thing we tell people is attend the information session. That's where you start from. Okay, so 45 minutes, 1 hour, sit down, listen. Okay, you can be as skeptical as you want, but listen. That's your first step. Okay, so after that session, then you can begin to ask questions. Okay, you may not even want to ask questions to people somebody who say come and listen or whatever. Today we have the internet. You can sit down in your house and begin to go down the rabbit hole, try to find information. You get what I'm saying? So if you do that, I think you'll be able to come to a conclusion whether it's actually genuine or not. Forget what you've seen on social media. That's all noise, right? But if you sit down and actually, okay, so what are they doing? What's the business model? How do they make money? Why are they throwing all this income, whatever, on my face? How are they doing it? That's what I think a normal person should do. Attend that session first, Okay, so you have like an overview of what the whole thing is about, and then dig deep.
I love the response because it's so authentic. And you would think that to be honest, what you're saying is common sense, that ask questions before you run to conclusions, before you start saying it's a scam, 419, fraud, la la la. Questions. But sometimes people are ignorant, and that's okay. We're here to provide them that education that they need to help them make an informed decision. We will not make the decision for them. Of course, do your due diligence. Watch that webinar where you can interact, you can engage, you can ask questions from the panelists to make a decision. And with that being said, when someone says, Mr. Buseo, I still don't understand. I don't understand the webinar. It didn't make me be clear. I'm not clear.
Yeah.
Buseo, what would be their next step to do?
Okay, so
what would you encourage them to do?
What I would want that person to do for me is, look, we have people who have been doing this for years, right? So maybe at that session it wasn't clear to you. Can you have a one-on-one with someone who has been doing this for years and has results to show? maybe that explanation might just be what you need. Okay. But until you can actually have an understanding of what it is that is going on, then you shouldn't come to a conclusion that's it's bad or it's good or whatever it is.
Right.
You should have an open mind.
Absolutely. We want to work with people open-minded. That's right.
Yeah. So that's, for me, the logical next step. For me.
You use the word logical. Logical is a loose term because my brother, not everybody is logical, and we're all respectfully, and that's okay because we'll still take them like that. If you're not logical, that's fine. But do you given what you know now as you're in the business, do you feel like this business is for everybody or for anybody, or what do you think?
No, it's not for everybody. Anybody can do it, right? But it's not for everybody.
Elaborate, Buseo. I love it. Elaborate.
Just like I said, look, if you can't follow instructions, if you have a chip on your shoulders, if you're not ready to work hard, then this business is not for you. But anyone who can do what I just said, you have an open mind, you can work hard, you can follow instructions, then you can do this.
Well said, Buseo. I love it. Now, I want to make something very clear. I want you to make it clear because you said work hard. Now, is this working hard the one that will go and do the 8 hours working hard, trying to figure out things? Or is it the working hard that I do as a nurse, I used to do, or you do as an accountant? Can you clarify for them what they say when you say working hard, my brother?
When I say work hard, like I said previously, common sense tells anyone that, look, if you're trying to build something, no matter what it is, it requires some effort. There will be some growing pains. So that's the hard work I'm talking about. The reason why a lot of us are looking for another option is because they want to leave the grind of the 9 to 5, slaving away. So of course you do want to exchange this for that. You don't want to do the same thing. So you're looking for something that won't take so much time, but gives so much value and so much result.
Perfect. That's the main goal. And I know when we were talking earlier, you said pretty much that how can I put this? I'm gonna put it in my own words.
Mm-hmm.
The goal is that yes, we want to work smarter, not harder, but anything that you do that's new, any human being, you have to be prepared to put the energy time in.
Right.
Okay, that's the work hard. And the working hard could be a good solid 1 hour, 30 minutes, or 2 hours. We're not talking about go do 8 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours. No, just put your time to focus, even for 1 or 2 hours a day. Anything initially that is brand new, have to come out your comfort zone. You have to step out of your normal routine to get the fruit of your labor. And if you can put 2 hours a day to run your business, learn about your business through your training site that is user-friendly, that uses a video-based training, let me say, that is very simplified and let me say dummy-proof for people like me who have no tech skills or anything. Your life can change, definitely. And Buseo, you tell me now, let me ask you this as you're here in the community, and you're getting skin in the game as a new digital business owner, and congratulations to that. Let me ask you, for somebody who will sit and say, I'm not tech savvy, I don't have any experience, I don't like to show my face or talk on social media, my African brothers and sisters, they're going to judge me or laugh at me. What do you tell that type of person? Because you're going to meet them. They're going to reach out to you. What do you
Okay,
tell them?
so you kind of just described me, okay, because I'm very reserved. I don't like coming online to do anything. You know, I think I put a post on my page, I think a few weeks back, talking about this exactly. You know, the question is, for anyone who's going to say, um, whatever it is that you're doing, they're not going to pay your bills. Okay. You know, and what my post said was, you know, the fact that I don't want to show up online, I'm holding myself back from achieving what I say I want to achieve. Okay, so, and until you get to the point where the pain of staying where you are is more than, you know, what you want to go do, then you're probably not going to change anything until you get tired of where you are, as in you're actually sick. The most people won't to make that change. Okay, so the kind of person I'm looking for is somebody who has gotten to where I got to. You know, I don't want complainers or whiners or whatever. You know, so so those are the kind of things I was talking about when I say work hard, because work hard is not physical work. A lot of the work hard you're going to do here is right here. Because the only reason why you will take any action is if something here has changed, if you believe something in here. And changing what is in here is hard work. So that's actually the first work anyone needs to do.
Mindset.
Yeah, it needs to be, you know, refined, retuned. So until that changes, you will not take any action really towards whatever goal that you want to do.
Busayo, elaborate, please, my brother. Elaborate about the importance of this mindset. Busayo, you're shocking me, eh? You see? Yeah, I don't know how you're feeling, but I'm really proud of you. I'm excited, and I'm loving the information you're giving, because for the viewers or the viewer that are watching the whole cast replay, this is a lot of valuable information, because many people can relate to what you're talking about. And so share the importance of that mindset, please, for our viewers.
You know, okay, so many years ago, I read uh, the book by John Maxwell, The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. And the first law was the law of the lead. So it's saying, you know, I'm going to paraphrase, your mind puts a cap on what you can achieve. Okay. If I want to sit on a chair, I sit on that chair because I believe it's going to carry my weight. If in my mind I believe that chair is broken, I'm not going to sit on it. So whatever I believe in here dictates my actions. And so that's why the first thing anyone needs to do is to check what is going on in here. So for people who says it's a scam or I can't do it, you know, I'm sorry to say it's because something needs to change, right? Okay, and that's why we went through what we said earlier, that, you know, what a logical person should do is investigate it, right? Okay, So if actually you want to change your life, then don't just say it's a scam. Don't just jump to that conclusion. Check it out first. We all have the same mind. God gave us the same brain. We just employ it differently. So that's what I think I'm saying. This is where the hard work is. You've got to be thinking about what you're thinking about. Okay, so if your first reaction is it's a scam, that's okay. But then you should go back and check that. Is it really a scam? Do I have any facts to say it's a scam? Have I seen anyone who has been duped? Have I seen anyone who has actually put time and do good work that comes back and say it's a scam? So the quality of the questions that you ask determines the kind of answers that you get.
That's right. That is right.
Yeah.
It's so true, Buseo. I want to applaud you for elaborating about the whole importance of mindset, because your mindset determines pretty much your actions, your decisions, and the choices you make. It's all tied to your mindset. And if you have a mindset of poverty, was it poverty, scarcity, or something like that, a scarcity mindset,
yeah.
Then you will live like that, and you will close your eyes like that, with that mindset of scarcity mindset or poverty stricken. But if you believe and you know that you're destined for greatness, success and abundance will follow you. And I see it here live in this our amazing community because of the mindset. And the beautiful thing is that I'm not saying everybody comes in here confident and knows everything. No, but be willing to learn and grow, because our beautiful training site teaches us, and it gives us those the tools that we need to refine and retweak and readjust our mindset to be geared and be ready to accept and embrace success. We don't have to look for it. It comes towards us because of our mindset, which is so powerful. So I love the reference you made to that you read a book about leadership. Perfect. You are, Buseo, you're going places, brother. You're going places. And then with that being said, I want to thank you.
I'd like to say something before, because I said people should investigate, right?
Please do.
But the fact is, if you want to go and investigate, you're likely going to see a lot of people who are not doing well, because that's the fact of life. I learned something also many years ago, right? Like, look at any profession on the face of this planet, or any business. The larger percentage of people there are not doing well. So I know that 70% of people in anywhere are just people who are following the crowd. So you're likely going to see a lot of that.
Yes.
And there are 3% of people who you don't have to do anything for them. You don't have to help them do anything. Give them anything, they will go do it and succeed. But then there's a 27% of people who, if you encourage them, if you show them what to do, give them step-by-step, plan, then they will succeed. So anyone who wants to check this out, like I said, the likelihood is that you're going to see people who would say, I'm not doing well, or it's not working for me. But what I will ask you to do is ask, what have they done? Okay, what steps have they taken? How long have they been doing it? Have they done everything that they were supposed to do? if they've done that and they're not doing well, is the truth is, if they've done that, they cannot not do well. So,
That is it. There's no reason for you not to succeed, because
yeah,
there's so many success stories. All the strategies, tools, and techniques, they're given to you on a platter of gold. Nothing is hidden. Everything is there.
yeah,
But what have you done? Have you tried everything? Have you tested? What did you sacrifice? Did
that's
you
just it.
invest in yourself? So
That's
you
just
see,
it.
Buseo, what I would say is that I know some of us, we Africans, we follow and listen to what somebody says, and you follow the negativity. But on the contrary, do your due diligence. Go and learn. Go ask the right, like you said, ask the right question,
Yeah,
because success leaves cues and clues. And there are people in our community, like my coach, your coach. They are 7 figures, but it wasn't an overnight process.
no, it
It
wasn't.
was not an
It was,
overnight process.
my coach told me it was a lot of,
Sacrifice
a lot,
on the back
a lot.
end.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a lot. And you would see the kind of life they live right now,
that's
and
it.
you
That's all history. What they were struggling before is look at whether it takes 3 or 4 years. Look at my coach. It took her it took her maybe 3 or 4 years to get to where she is. She's almost 5 years in the business. It doesn't matter how long it takes, whether it takes 6, 7 years. If we stay in our job for the next 15, 20, 30 years, we will never make 7 figures. We will never, I don't care what kind of career you have, you will never make 7 figures. You'll never rub shoulders with people who make 7 figures. You will always be with your contemporaries, okay? And your salary or your pay of whether it's 1 week or every 2 weeks or every once in a month will keep you needing to have, needing to be employed. It will never set you up for early retirement.
know.
Okay. Your job will keep you waiting for that 5% increase raise once a year, or let's say what, every 6 months, supposedly. So, what are we saying? Don't listen to people. Do your due diligence. Come and learn about this amazing business that is changing so many of us immigrants' lives in the diaspora. Where you are today will not be where you are in the next 3 or 4 years, or even 2 years. It doesn't matter how long it takes. You will get somewhere and you're going places so long as you decide to invest in yourself, your time, energy, and resources. Your life can change in this business. But if you want to wait for your job and your career, you will never change, because it's destined for you to retire at 65, 70. That is just that's the way this that's the way the system is.
Mhm.
And it'll keep you just there, collecting checks, living from hand to mouth, and it will never give you the life that you truly desire, or feel that you are worthy of having. Your job will never give it to you. But on this platform here, you will get everything that you're looking for. Like Buseo said, work hard. We're not saying go and do manual labor. Work with mindset. Be present. Show up. Even when no one is watching you, or no one is giving you the likes or giving you the views, somebody in the background is watching you and you're impacting somebody. You don't even know it. But just keep
Yeah.
showing up and be consistent. Buseo, any last words for our viewers? You have been amazing. And how can they reach you? Tell them. Tell them, my brother. Tell them.
Yeah. Okay, so I think the last thing I would say from what we said so far, from what you just said, don't just jump to conclusions. Um, we're looking for people who are willing to, do the work that is necessary to succeed. And if you want to find me, my website or my page, my name is Busayo Adibi. You can find me on Facebook, or you can go to my website, busayoadibi.com, and then you can start your inquiries from there. Yeah.
My brother, you have done amazing, amazing. It is a blessing and a pleasure to sit and chat with you, and
It's
especially
my
our
pleasure.
viewers. Oh, thank you, my brother. It's good. Let people see that men are also in this business. There are men. It's not only women, it's for everybody. So I hope our viewers that are watching and who will catch this replay, please feel free to reach out to Buseo or myself to learn more about this amazing opportunity. In the meantime, I want you all to stay blessed and safe intentionally and have an amazing remainder of the week. Take care. Bye.
Bye bye, everybody.